Good morning. We're at the Pietermaritzburg show with our exhibiting our equipment, and Vigo have kindly joined us to introduce their product range to everybody. Jock has kindly agreed to answer a few questions about Vigo and Espresso being a liquid. Sorry, Jock, if you can just explain what is Vigo and what is
Sure,
Espresso.
Mark. Okay, let's start with Vigo. It's what I define it as a super growth enhancement agent. So it's an additive, but it's, in my opinion, one of the world's best additives. What it actually does, it increases the energy within the plant with a starch substance that's called non-structural carbohydrates.
Okay, interesting.
They provide the additional energy to the plant so that all the chemical procedures that are necessary can take place. Also, Vigo has many organic acids in, and organic acids, they are growth hormones. So with the combination, it's almost essential part these days of organic technology, and most of the top universities throughout the world now are starting to do a lot of research on what we call liquid smoke, which is the basis of Vigo, but Vigo is the first commercially produced liquid smoke that we know of.
Interesting. Why would you call it liquid smoke?
Because that's what it actually is. It's taking all the properties of smoke and it's becoming liquidized,
Okay.
which has proved in nature to be a super growth enhancement agent, and that's how it was actually first discovered many years ago. That when grasslands burns, forest areas adjacent to them
Okay, now I'm with you. Okay.
suddenly had a growth spurt that scientists couldn't understand, and then many of them, including Dr. Shane Spark, started actually trying to explain this phenomenon, and the phenomenon was based on this huge amount of extra energy in the form of non-structural carbohydrates, and then all these amazing growth hormones from organic acids.
Interesting. And then just to keep this video a little bit shorter, the espresso side of the Vigo mix, can you explain that to us?
Sure, Mark. First of all, we got to understand that Vigo is not a fertilizer, number one. It hasn't got any of the essential nutrients you need. So it is a super additive, something very necessary, but does not contain all the nutrients that we need for plant growth. So what we did, we developed a compatible product which is 100% organic, and what I discovered over many years of trials, that as a foliar feed, I actually had about 20 to 30% increase in growth after adding Vigo to a totally organic product, simply because Espresso, we're managing to take, it's developed that the carbon molecule can be taken straight through the tissue of the plant and not through the stomata.
Oh, yeah.
And therefore, most foliar feeds as such are, we can consider as complementary products, not as your main source of nutrition. Now we've got a foliar feed that we're using as the main source of nutrition, and we've been actually doing trials for over 2 years now, and we don't need any other fertilizer. But to take this nutrient source through the tissue of a plant requires additional energy. We can't just rely on photosynthesis anymore, and to provide that energy, we need Vigo. So the two work hand in hand to give us something that now we think is revolutionary.
Now I must say I've been doing trials just on the Vigo side in the strawberry application, where the customer was saying it's the best strawberries he's ever had. There, for instance, is a picture of his farm where he planted 74,000 seedlings, and he's very, very happy. He's actually on his way here to come and talk to you a little bit later on today, Jock.
Well,
Anyway.
Mark, I can agree with that. We haven't done trials on many crops at the moment, but we have done quite comprehensive trials on 135 different herb species. And why we chose herbs? Because they represent plants from throughout the whole of the known world, right from Asia to Fynbos. And so we decided on the herbs because we had, you know, it's from all these different climatic zones. And so far, with all 135 species, we have found great benefits to the growth. Here we've got in front of you some trials that we did. The one there with the tea tree, we can see where we
Oh,
actually
just okay, I'm getting there now.
where we fed tea trees, which is this one over here, on nitrate-based chemical fertilizers.
Yeah, yeah.
This one is an organics, and these plants dried out. And this is the result, where we can see the burn on the chemical fertilizer, although the plant will recover, but actually on the plant that is totally on espresso, all that happened when the actual soil became dried out, or what we call hydrophobic, is just the tips curled, nothing more. And as soon as we stop the hydrophobia, we can see. And since we've been at the show, we've
That's
had,
not even 2 days.
which is not even 2 days, we've had over 5 mils of growth.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And
Now-
these plants here, Jock?
Yeah, we did another test where we used Espresso as 100% organic fertilizer, and we used another competitive organic fertilizer as well. Also very good. Both
What
plants look-
tree is that, Jock?
These are hibiscus, Rosa sinensis,
Okay.
which we use as quite important herb these days. Yeah. And this is one season's growth. And you can see the difference in growth between Espresso and another competitive organic product.
Okay.
The health is the same, but the growth, as you can see, is almost double. Then we went on further, and we took these bay leaf trees. Now, bay leaves are very slow growing. This is one season's growth of a bay leaf, which is actually quite phenomenal, because especially in the juvenile form, they grow initially very, very slowly. Once they start establishing, then you can get faster growth out of them. But here, just for the trial benefit, we mixed, which I considered one of the best organic enhancement agents in the world, which is vermicompost.
Okay.
So we added 20% vermicompost to the actual potting soil mix here. We didn't give any fertilizer foliar feeds whatsoever, just for the trial purposes. This plant was only fed on Espresso. And as you can see, both are very healthy.
Yeah.
Both look good. But look at the difference in growth. And
Unreal,
that's
eh?
what we were
Yeah.
trying to say, that for the first time, in our opinion, in organic technology, we can get growth that's comparable to chemical fertilizers.
Beautiful. Thanks very much, Jock. I think get hold of Ridley if you want any more information. I'm sure that Jock will help out wherever possible. Thanks very much. Thanks, Jock.
Pleasure. Was that all right, Mark?
Yeah, lovely. Thanks.